Sterling Moss, Jim Clark, Nigel Mansell, Ayrton Senna, Felipe Massa, and many others. These are just the names of some drivers who have won the most races in a season but didn't claim the title. I'm joined by FisiFan91, a man who could join that list today. Fizzy.
Oh wow! Hello. That was an interesting intro. And oh yeah, I feel like joining a list with Felipe Massa on isn't the best thing you can do, but the other names were quite impressive. So yeah, that would be very nice if we could enjoy that list, to be honest.
And we're here for the fun round at Abu Dhabi. The sun is setting. I can see just through the garage. The shadows are coming down on what has been a very long co-op season so far. We started Australia in November, did we? We started off with that. Yeah. We started off with that phony campaign with the Williams. And then that quickly turned to what we have now in its current format, and we have been going for the good part of 6 or 7 months, and it really has felt like the end of an era.
6 or 7 months. That feels like 6 or 7 years, really. But yeah. We are literally going to drive. We're going to drive this co-op series into the sunset today.
Yeah, into the depths of the fiery hell.
Yeah, as it's also looking like around Abu Dhabi on this game. I feel like it's looking pretty on this game, so I think that should be good. And hopefully we can actually have a good race to go along with it.
It's not just the sunset today, though. That's the main draw. We do have a teammate challenge to settle, and of course the World Championship to settle today. Double points should play an impact or play a role today, and you're what's that? 17 points behind.
17 points, yeah. So it's it looks like a big gap, but with double points, you know, if I win, I need you to be third. I think is what we figured out.
Yep. I need to focus on just finishing second, which would secure me the points. So, but I'd very much like to end the season on a high. You've really hit form of late, and of course, I don't want to be outraced. 10.
Yeah, that's the thing. Looking at the teammate challenge, we are 9-9 on the outraced, and that's the battle for some kind of honor, I guess. You know, in addition to the actual championship.
Yeah. It really has been fine margins. I think we'll look back at the season and pick out our moments where we could have done a little better, looked at our low points and thought, you know, and it really has been that close. Last season in 2013, it was a bit over pretty quickly, really, but we very much have a fight on our hands. Not forgetting.
At least we managed to bring it down to the final race this time, so it's an improvement in that sense.
Yeah, not forgetting, there are still a couple other drivers who are still in it with an outside chance with double points. Vettel is only 32 points off. He would be out in normal circumstances, but with double points means that he's going to be a threat, starting from pole position as well. So
if we take each other out, it's most likely going to happen. Then he could have a chance.
Very much the outside bet. I think Ricciardo may just be in as well, but Alonso's out.
Alonso's out, unfortunately for him.
But Vettel's starting in the best possible place where you start from today. Alonso, Ricciardo, Raikkonen and Magnussen are your top 5 there.
K-Mag!
6th and 7th there, and...
Oh man, it's the last race of K-Mag! No! At least.
I'm not that gutted. And then we've got us two at the back. You, with the alternating starting system that we had going on, you start this race ahead of me, so...
That's my turn.
How much of an impact will that play?
Yeah, it doesn't always actually make me get a better start, because quite often when I'm actually starting ahead, you tend to jump me at the start, but I will try to make that not happen today. It's a quite short run down to turn 1, so hopefully.
It's quite a tight sector 1 as well, so I think we should get on with it. 0% chance of rain, so it should just be dry all the way through. Pretty bog standard strategy going on today.
Yes, that's fine. I can't mess up the strategy with the wet tires. That's all good.
It's just going to be a flat-out race to the end. May the best driver win. Shall we go?
Yeah. May the best man win.
Or may the best man win and lose the championship with 3 points.
Yes, that's... Are you referring to me right there?
Yeah.
If I win, though.
Yeah.
That's, I guess.
Although I could lose it by 3 points as well if I finish 3rd.
No. To be honest, I think you got this in the bag.
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
got it in the bag. Yeah. You know, there's no way you can not finish second given the form of the AI as of late. So if you do that, yeah, great shot. So,
there were a couple of requests for this race to be 100%, but we decided it's best to keep it fair, 50%. We'll wait for it.
And the other right! Ah! Covering you off, mate. But there are many cars. Oh, is this no? Whoa, Bianchi! Oh, sit in! Oh my God! Oh, Max. Well, I guess the usual AI bans is happening right now. Oh my God, I'm gonna be squeezed! Jesus. Oh, I saw you just in my mirror, just popping off the inside.
This is the worst part of the lap.
Yeah.
This is the bit I was fearing the worst. But we've got through it nice and cleanly, surprisingly, and we're flying down the straight now.
First few corners, as always, it's really just about trying to kick our way through as best as possible and not hit people. It's going to be a bit of a tricky braking zone with the fuel on board. It's fine. Nope. Just see, looking back, seeing you all over that curve.
Pretty hesitant. Gutierrez was very slow on the apex there. I need to shadow you here, and you've jumped well clear after that little moment with Gutierrez.
Didn't dare stick it up the inside of Grosjean there because he was about to turn in.
A couple of laggy cars. We just need to clear this lap and the field is spread out.
So this could be Grosjean is all over that Williams, and that's made him cautious in the braking zone. Slick up inside again.
Identical moves to Mercedes on a Lotus in that corner.
Oh, that curve didn't like me. Yeah, the curbs around here is also going to be a potential issue. There are cases of auto spins happening as a result of these curbs. Many cases of that in league races. That's the thing.
Well, luckily, we've got the best equipment to cope with oversteer. The wheel with its quick turning abilities. Understeer on the road there.
So Massa is holding around the outside. Ooh, is that what I see? He went way too hard on that curve though, and that just allowed me to get position.
Massa's had an awful start. He was like 6th or 7th.
Oh yeah.
And 13th already.
You see, if he's in a Williams, he's probably done his pit stop already.
I've just checked my fuel indicator and it says I have -3 laps.
What? Oh, well, I got
whoa! And then Massa lags on the straight, and I make contact with him on a straight.
Oh, it was Massa, wasn't it, in Singapore? Which caused you to spin into the wrong.
Well, we're 2 laps in, and I'm feeling pretty uncomfortable really about this lag situation again. Wrong gear.
I hope 2015 takes that away.
Or you upgrade to a better internet provider.
Times I need to tell you, it's not my internet. Okay. Apparently, it's iRacing have proven. Well, I'm not lagging when using my laptop on the same connection, but this computer is doing weird things for some reason. That was a bit of a messy corner for me.
Interesting to see the fastest lap here and see if we can be competitive. Vettel looks like it's breaking away. Fisty's got the fastest lap, so race well and truly on then.
I realised only just now that I'm actually in the top 10. Just. Oh, the end! Just there in 38 through that one, I must admit.
A bit of oversteer on the curb there.
Whoa!
Pretty sweet move of Fiat. I'm not going to have the RS though.
Oh, Kevin in his final race has dropped from 5th to 8th so far. Not good, Kev. You need to step it up.
He's getting sacked in the morning.
Well, you know, if they base their, if McLaren based their decision on what has happened in this Coop series, Kevin would definitely have stayed over Button, to be honest. Not only is he just ahead of him in this race so far, but he's way ahead of him in championship.
Someone like Codemasters doesn't like it.
Realism. Yeah.
So what's your fuel situation like? You're -2.
I might have started the race at -3. I don't really know, but I might have gone down. Yeah, it was -2 when I checked.
It's okay. So we're in an identical situation then.
Yeah. It's -2 now. So. I think for some, I don't know why it does that really. Just some races, just fuels us, just barely puts fuel in, and other races, if there is too much fuel, don't really know. It's not like 2013 where you could actually choose that yourself. I don't really also know why they took that feature out. I guess that's the trend these days, just taking features out.
Moment, Jensen's the guy splitting us. And if it was like that up the front, 1, 2, 3, then as it stands, you would be leading this championship.
Got both the Force Indias in like the top 8, no, top 7. Sterling performance from him. There we go, got a great exit there from Magnussen, even though he's apparently got traction hacks, as the AI does. Ooh, but he's got DRS as well. I'm actually not faster. I'm in the straight. What is this? Witchcraft. Oh,
Jensen.
Thought I was gonna hit. It took him for a second. Okay, let's try to come back at me. Play careful. You know, you're trying to show Ron Dennis that you're actually the best driver in the world, so he can keep you in the team. That's I respect that.
Too late. Time has already sealed your fate, Kevin.
Time is of the essence. Whoa, around it, outside of Hookie, and a massive oversteer on the curb.
This is going to end in tears. Magnussen lags right in front of me.
Jeez, I'm looking back and there's a massive squabble with you in the middle.
Oh, and he squeezes me as well.
I've been squeezed a bit by the AI on occasion, so it's a bit aggressive today.
They don't care about the championship.
Well, they don't care about the championship as they've shown all season by letting us to get 1-2 in the championship. Really do.
Not over yet. Well, we're leading this still.
He is leading.
Indeed he is. Look at the gap he's pulling.
He is. It's pulling a good gap, yeah. It's, I guess it's good news. I need, like in Brazil, I need him to be fast. Although actually, in Brazil it was actually harder. Somehow that was the fast. Pulling on.
Another overtaking to my favourite spot, the chicane.
I was 1.3 seconds behind the split there, but do I have DRS when I had the detection 2 point? No, I did not have DRS. Damn it! Oh, I knew the car behind now. So
Rear tyres have seen better days.
yeah, haven't they? Started to go a bit orange already, and that curve on the exit of that chicane also does not like. Firstly, it doesn't like the lack of traction that we have, and it doesn't like one tyre.
Front tyres have seen better days as well. That was awful going through the chicane there.
So easy DRS move and Bottas. Now it's Perez in 5th place, man. Usually it's Hulkenberg up the rep in Force India. Perez.
Hulkenberg in 9th at the moment. Behind me.
I only hope. Oh, I really don't need Force India one stop today. I really do not need that, because then they might end up ahead of the Red Bulls and hold them up. I need the Red Bulls to have a chance at least beating you. It's not going to happen if they get stuck in a train. It's just one past people.
Genuinely struggling with the tyres at the moment though.
Purple.
There we go. Confirmation that the championship is on.
Should have the DRS and Perez there, I think. 9/10 behind. He's quite far ahead though, but Mercedes should have better straight line speed. It's going to be a bit of a stretch to catch him as he's already breaking. But there's another DRS rate. Can actually get a good exit out of there. Not too bad. Not too bad. And Perez will not have DRS. There we go. I'm going to take the inside line there. Try to not lose on the curb. It's all about just car control when you ride the curves like that. You gotta be careful of it. And also the steering input. Oh! A little bit also there.
Horrible understeer going through this bit. I'm gonna go like a gear lower for some of these corners.
I'm catching up to Raikkonen's running in 4th, and he's just behind Ricardo. It must be Ricardo because Vettel's leading still. And Alonso is not looking too fast still. He's in 2nd. He's got a little gap to Ricardo, but it's not anything to brag about. And I'm catching them worryingly fast. Oh, a bit too fast for my life, although. Horrible exit out there, hairpin there. And yeah, it might be slightly more tricky to pass now because Raikkonen will have a DRS on Ricardo. Oh, Raikkonen's actually going for the move on Ricardo. There's some! My side! Mugged you, mate! I absolutely mugged you. And Raikkonen actually pulled off the path. And I mugged Ricardo as well. Ricardo got double mugged on that in the corner there. So Raikkonen's just had a pretty crap season. He's actually finally trying to do something productive with his race.
Probably not what Red Bull want. Probably not what you want either, considering Red Bull were meant to be the fastest team here.
Yeah. But then again, it's not really Ricardo I'm going to have to look to in this race, it's Vettel. He does still have a gap. You can see him way in the distance just turning through turn 1 there. But yeah, it depends on the strategy they do as well. I hope they do 2 options then. It's like they should. I see. Oh, there he carries fine something. Two tenths better on this. There you go.
What's your pit situation?
Oh, he's late actually. Yeah, I'm pitting it now.
I made an error here because I've got do another lap and a half yet. Should have gone in that lap.
My pit stop light is flashing. I'd really been thinking about it until you mentioned that.
No, I wasn't either.
Oh, Raikkonen just breaking.
Horrible memories of staying at 1 lap too late in league races.
Especially around here. I've had that. What's it? Lap 6 in season 7, which was the worst lap of my life. There we go. And get him into Raikkonen. Trying to hold on, but he's had to yield.
No, he's going very slow and holding me up.
That's good. Keep doing that.
I was hoping to build some momentum and get near you, but it's going to get cut short by this pit stop, I fear.
Yeah, might not have to pass Alonso. I mean, it depends on if he goes in as well, I guess. If he doesn't... Oh, I'm always so scared when I run too wide there. That curve on the outside. Yeah, let's see what Alonso does there. If he does pit, I was hoping that he would not pit, then I could pass him through the other. Vettel's in as well.
Raikkonen's going to lead.
Vettel does not get held in the box, which is good.
I'm not going to lie, the car is feeling pretty loose.
Don't think the tyre will where it's quite as bad as in 2013.
I've got a laggy Kimmy as well, not helping my cause.
It's going to give you DRS, you know. And your fastest lap, I just realised you set that in like lap 7 on 5-1 time.
Oh, not the traction I want. It'd be nice if I can end pit lane first. Let's do this. Come on.
You're going to get Rocking DRS. I'm going to get Alonso's there, and Alonso does not have DRS from anyone else.
Oh, it's a clumsy move.
Penalties, Charlie. Send him off, Ref. There we go. Stick it in. Give it standard. Should be a straightforward DRS move.
I mean, Kimmy, we're lifting off for each other, trying to give each other, trying to get DRS. Great. It was just an uncomfortable move. Lost a lot of time like that.
I did pop Alonso, so I am essentially in second place, depending on other people's strategies. But Vettel is quite far ahead, because Kvyat is now the car ahead, and he's over 5 seconds, and Vettel is not even somewhere ahead of him. I guess we've had bigger gap to close earlier in the season. Remember Japan, where we closed like an 18-second gap.
Now I've got bad news. A lot of cars are coming down the pit lane.
Good news.
Oh, came out in the gap though, that's alright. Did well there.
Make sure you don't crash in the tunnel, mate.
Oh no, I've got manual control of this. I've done this. It's weird because the steering movement doesn't match my wheel input when you're in the pit lane.
Yeah.
Marbles. No marbles.
You behind Alonso? Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Quite a way behind, considering.
And the gut seems to have worked. Now you'll have the 1 lap fresher tyres, of course, but...
Or maybe should have gone at the gut incident, really, to try and close that gap to you. But still, the fuel is a bit worrying. It's still -2 at the moment. It went down from -3 to -2, so something's working. It's just that when we need the rich mix to close in.
Yeah, it's not going to be much rich trying this race. It's still a -2 for me as well. It's been that literally from like lap 2 when I've checked it first time.
It could be the slowest battle ever if I manage to catch you up. So a lot of factors in play here. It's set up nicely.
Got a 2-second gap after Alonso, so I know that you're at least 2 seconds behind.
My focus is better today. The focus is quickly changing.
I really, I don't know how to approach this really. I need to, if I get up to Vettel, to pass him, I need to not hold him up at least. See what the gap is when I come to the line now. I can see him, that's for sure. Oh, it's 3.9, man. I've caught him quite quickly, which is annoying.
Gap to Alonso is closing. Sun is starting to set, so I'm about to be blinded. Blinded in this race. It's going to be awful. I'm quite DRS.
I remember F110 was it, when you were just super blinded when you went down this second DRS straight.
And there was no transition.
Yeah, it wasn't, was it? It was just a constant sunset.
It was at the it was permanently on the worst setting, the worst possible light setting.
Permanently glare in the face down this straight we're on right now. I think it was this straight anyway.
The DRS is that. It's quite nice. Not purple sector though, so I assume there's a pretty fast Scandinavian on track. Alonso nearly drove into the orbit and lagged back onto
I think it's somehow still your option lap that is doing the business, because I don't have a third lap here. You're 7 lap old. 1 option lap still on the pace. Oh, I'm catching Vettel too quickly! Come on, Seb! Speed up, you piece of... something rude. There we go, that's the stuff.
Oh, don't need this. Getting extremely nervous because it's just a laggy Ferrari in front of me. Keeps jumping, slowing down, and then reverting back to his original place.
Jumping, wow. The prancing horse is doing some jumping today.
Give him plenty of respect down the straight.
Gotta respect good old Fernando. Might as well have scored a point in real life this season. Not down to him, I'd say.
Yeah, slow down just. Oh, look at these guys who are a long way ahead, it has to be said.
Yeah, I'm very close behind Vettel. I did not have DRS on this lap in either of the straights, but now I am within a second. So there could be a move for the lead coming quite soon, which is a bit too early for my liking, really. Yeah, Vettel, you need to find some kind of and delicious pace.
What?
What? Right, to the distance side, we'll have a DRS in half a lap's time, or in 1 sector's time. At least you still have a bit of a gap to close, but we're still a bit over half a lap to go. Half the lap, half the race.
Oh my Jesus! Ah!
Almost killed myself then. Jumped over that curb on the outside. Whoa, some tyre smoke kicking up from Vettel's tyre there. But here we go. DRS engaged for the 50 points.
It's bad, isn't it? This whole double points. Terribleness.
There we go. Vettel's gonna have DRS there though. Can I get a good enough exit out of this to make me defend? No, it doesn't look like he can. We've got the lead. Oh,
Your plan of trying not to slow him down is not working.
I didn't slow him down, I think, but I didn't really affect him that far. I did give him the arrest on the second. Why are you all over that curve, Vettel? You're not doing yourself any favours.
Well, as it stands, you are winning the championship. As it stands.
Let's end the race right now.
Oh no, I've disconnected.
If you're disconnecting, I'm finishing the damn race.
I would hate you so much if that happened. Seriously, that'd be the end of the friendship, I think. I never quite realised how much is riding on this.
Cancel at 57.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Our 6-year friendship.
It's 6 years already. Jesus. I'm not sure I could take 6 years to you, mate.
Well, see how it is. I guess I've got no choice but to come at you now in this race as well.
Yeah, especially catching me. Catching me, catching Vettel.
So, lap 13, 28. Fissy crossed the line, and as it stood in the championship table, leading by 3 points. It's
all about lap 13. Lap 30 is what matters, you know. That's where all races should end. I think, post in the comments below, guys, if you agree that this race should be ending after lap 13.
If only it was a 25% race.
Yeah. Yeah, this would be the final lap in the 25% race. So you would have to make the move Vettel right now.
As we do it. Good timing.
He's done it. Damn it!
Oh, a bit wide, a bit deep, over through.
Oh man.
Well, let's end the season. Come on, let's end the season on a high now with a battle. Let's do it. We're coming for the win. I'm coming for this.
And my only hope, I mean, I still need to actually beat you, which I'm quite worried because you're catching me. But my last hope here, I think, is the curbs. My championship hopes now, guys, rely on the Abu Dhabi curbs, throwing carry into wall or something.
My great worry is fuel at the moment.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. It's still on mine. It's 2, man.
Yeah, same here.
No, we'll worry about that. That's an advance thing.
Better out of DRS range already.
Man, Battleman, you let me down.
If only the AI were just matching what they were at the start of the season, when we were we were young and innocent and didn't know anything about the game.
We were literally just 2 Max Verstappen's driving around. Although to be fair, Max seems to know what he's doing, unlike we did. But yeah, we came in as 17-year-olds. We were ending the season as 30-year-olds. I feel like
that has been a long season.
Yeah, that's how long the season's been.
It has been. It has actually just been a long season. We aimed to do a race every week, and that didn't. And even then, that would be a long season. It'd be like 4 or 5 months anyway.
Still.
Yeah.
But to be fair, still, even though this has been taking ages, I think we have done it quicker than the 2013 season.
Really?
I think so. I feel like we have, because 2013 we used almost the whole game life, and that was like a year. And the 2013 was out for longer, like relevant for longer than that. So, yeah, I'm sure.
I see you just took out the 50 board.
Did I? Probably.
That's the penultimate corner.
So, did really. This is fine. And the blind conscience is trying to make life hard for you. Ooh. Is that also the reason why I've gained a few tenths in you back?
Yeah, I got put off by the board.
Yeah, definitely. Big turn in the championship. Now that that braking board isn't there, Kerry doesn't know how to drive anymore.
How do I brake?
Catch him, Bet!
Perhaps threatening to bite there.
So, what lap do I pit on again? So I pitted on lap 8. And now on the more durable side. Ooh, look at that sunset. It's pretty volcano. But, what was I going to say? Oh, look up! Looking out. Oh, Jesus, that was slow. Let's wait with thinking about my fuel strategy until one gets this right. My fuel strategy, my pit strategy.
Oh, the 50 ball's been replaced.
Oh, what? Well, that's what just cost me the championship.
Didn't stop me running wider there though.
Yeah. I think we could all agree, guys, in the comments as well, that that braking board remained gone. Carrier would have clearly been caught by Vettel and lost the championship.
So many factors at play. Oh, what's happening?
Conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. It's a Mercedes conspiracy, just like in real life. If this game, yeah, this game favours the Hamilton driver, which is you. In real life, it doesn't.
Well, that's a conspiracy theory in itself there.
Still -2, man. Okay, so lap 17.
No, you're entering the last sector again. Why aren't you using these straights to think about?
Yeah, I forgot, man. Sorry. Look, man, still pulling away from me. So it's fine. Yeah, I'll see when I pick. I'm not gonna give anything away. You don't have to work around me.
All right, what's that? For a brand new set of super soft tires.
If you feel like that is a good idea, then go for it. He's not on it. He's not taken the 11 lap stint from the super soft. It isn't actually the super soft, is it? Isn't it the normal softs?
It is. I was joking.
Ha ha ha. Guess it's this when we should do a bit of a recap of the season. Or should we wait till the final stint when things start to settle down?
When things get real.
Yeah.
No, I can't really remember much of the season at the moment. I'm just focusing on this.
So try to do a quick recap. Australia.
You were bad.
I can't. Yeah, I was pretty bad, wasn't I? Yeah, it was just the start of me being bad, really.
Traction.
But the AI was actually good. And Malaysia, I beat you after holding up, frustrating you for the entire race. Constantly defending from the DRS attempts. And then China, I can't remember. All I remember is you beating me. Actually, it was Bahrain, wasn't it, as well? But you beat me in both Bahrain and China. I can't really remember much of the races.
It's been too long.
It has, hasn't it? That's the thing. When we do such long seasons, it's just been too long.
You in?
No.
Oh crap! I should have gone in. I didn't know if you were joking or not. With your stupid voice.
You said a normal no. I'm following my pre-planned pit. Especially.
I really should have gone in, but I was looking at the map. I thought I saw you dive in. I was looking at the map and I couldn't judge it.
Judge you, Joe.
Crap. Should have gone in then. That was my chance.
It's going to be challenging to do 10 laps on the off. But then again, less fuel. Or maybe touch the tire, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm going in now because that's what my strategy says. Right, so Spain. Again, I had no recollection of what happened. Oh no, actually, I think Spain was one of the races where I was pretty crap. One of the races where I was getting frustrated by you being way better. That's like the first race where I was proper frustrated, I think. That's to your pace compared to mine. I can't quite remember where I finished compared to. And then Monaco was banned. And we both led each other for a bit during that race. Was it raining in Monaco? I seem to remember it was raining or something.
No.
Was it not? I guess it just felt like it was raining because we were playing on wheels, we're not. Yeah. Obviously that came down to you taking an extreme gamble on the last stint, going super long on the options, and then
Are you gonna let me in?
falling up. Wait, what?
I double stack, thinking that I had enough of a gap.
That is Risky
and then he just sat there. Vettel jumped me as well, actually.
Go on, Vettel! You can do it! You can do it, Vettel! I'm in second now for Ricardo.
That's annoyed me. I had a 4.5 second gap to you there, and I thought that would be way enough. But then I didn't take into account how stupid the pit mechanics are.
Yeah, it's a bit crap. They don't seem to exactly rush when you double stack. Okay, this is a good. Since you've lost some time now, this is a good time for me to do some fuel saving because it's still a -2 and it's 8 laps to go. It's becoming actually quite a worry. Although I need to pass Ricardo in a sec, unless he's actually pitting after this lap.
Probably in all that, I still probably lost less time if I'd stayed at another lap.
It's hard to say. Where are you compared to Paris?
Nowhere.
Sorry. Well, no, I'm not sure.
2.8.
Yeah, he lost like 4 seconds then, I'm afraid.
Love this game. Can't wait to never play it again.
At least you can look at the sunset.
It looks awful.
Ricardo pits, so back in the lead. 50 points! Perez, please don't pit again. Hold carry up with your incredible defensive skills.
He hasn't actually gone in either.
Go on, Perez. As it stands, it's okay. The race can end right now as well. Lap 21 and lap 13 is the 2 laps where the race is fine to end. I don't mind. Because I'm actually winning the championship now right now. Oh, fuel down for -1. The mix doing his job. Oh wow. I'll gain like 2 seconds on Paris in the lap. Or a sector maybe.
Couldn't be bothered waiting around for him at the hairpin then.
Yeah, and Kerry's back winning the championship. I still need the curbs to kill you. Somehow. But now that I've actually said that, that's my hope, you're probably super cautious all again.
I would have liked to have won this race, if I'm honest.
Yeah, but I'm just too good.
Yeah.
I'm quite surprised though, because I was not. Then again, I guess that's a regular occurrence. Me not feeling confidence after the practice, and then actually doing very well in the race series. Is this Kobayashi? One final meeting with the lapped Kobayashi coming up. The guy who was potentially, I wouldn't blame it all on him, but you know, he's not helped me in gaining the championship because it took away my chance of beating him on it. He gave an easy pass on Ricardo in Brazil, and if I get up to him now, I'm going to smash him into the wall. I feel like that sounds fair. Here you go, Kobayashi. No, I'll just pass around the outside. Oh, damn it. I feel like I don't want you to have the final lap. That was actually a second quicker than me. Bearing in mind I am fuel saving. Yeah, where were we? Back to Monaco, where your tires fell off the cliff to the most extreme amount I've ever seen in both real life and on the game. It was literally the easiest pass I've ever done on you, because you had no chance of actually getting the car out of points. That was good.
I was drifting every corner. That was a good lesson in car control, that right?
Yeah. I'm not surprised. Man, that was super weird. But then we came to the race to end all races, which was Canada. And that's the race. One of the main races that well and truly put the championship in your favor. When I finished like 10. I was using that whole final stint on the worst tires compared to the AI, trying desperately to get up to that massive chain for like 4th down, and I just couldn't get close enough to get the RS and get a chance. And I finished like 10. Whereas you finished like 2nd. So that was many points in your favor in Canada. And one that I do regret my performance. Oh, can you stop doing fast lap? But yeah. And then we had Austria? I think it was Austria.
Beginning of the end, really, for the AI.
Yeah. That was also the first time we had rain in this season. I remember now, yeah. It wasn't rain in Monaco, Austria was the first one. Where we thought that we would be at a severe disadvantage to the area in the rain. But we were actually quite equal to them on the intro condition. And then when it dried out, we were just super fast.
That was a race.
That's when, yeah. I remember now. You crashed into the wall, didn't you? When you got like distracted by an AI and spun off the cliff. That's good times.
Such good times.
Wish that could happen today. Yeah, that's kind of what I need to happen. It's happened before, so it's not impossible, but yeah, that was also the first race either of us won in the season.
And then we just went on a run of races forever.
Yeah, I do like Austria, so that's fitting that was my first win as well. My second favourite track on this on the calendar, I'd say, on this game after Monaco, of course. And then came Silverstone. To be fair though, Austria wasn't really the beginning of the end for your performances against me, because Silverstone directly after is when I had my first wet weather strategy bottom. I literally went in way too early for some kind of tire. I can't remember the exact scenario. Yeah, that's when I lost. I can't remember where I finished, to be honest, but I definitely lost point. And then got back on those straight away in Germany, despite some mysterious force spinning me around down to last place on turn 2.
Still wasn't me. You can see the footage.
Yeah, I thought it was you at the time. It looked like it, and then you kind of, on my screen anyway, dragged my car across the next race for a bit. But on their footage, it wasn't actually contact, so that's just a mystery that will never be solved, I'm afraid. What on earth spun me around there? Because I definitely felt a hit from something. Right, I think you're getting a bit worryingly close. I'll actually turn my fuel back up now because I'm not left on. You're actually 2.7 behind. That's a bit close. Well, I've been just sitting and reminiscing about the season that's gone past. But yeah, I came back from that. Just bubbled to win the race somehow after. And to be fair, I made up my huge strategy blunder in Brazil by kind of winning the race on strategy, because I timed the weather stops perfect then and did one stop less than everyone else in the race. So kind of made up for that one. And then it was and then it was I don't even mention it, Hungary. But once again, I was just shockingly bad. It was literally a repeat of Canada for me in terms of my pace. I just did not have a clue what I was doing. And I finished in the lower half of the points somewhere. And you finished. Did you win that? I think you might have won that.
Yep.
That was also one of the main races that just put me too far behind the championship to be ideal to catch up with.
Meanwhile, war in the Middle East on the right hand side of the screen at the moment. It's orange.
Yeah, that's the problems from Syria and Iraq and Israel and all those places. Look at that. That is a huge nuke in the air right there.
It just looks so bad.
The game is lucky that orange is one of my favorite colors, so at least that makes it better. I don't mind.
You're easily pleased, aren't you?
I guess. I'm not gonna complain. It looks pretty. And the colors. I don't care how unrealistic it looks. And then Spa! I like Spa. We only got 6th and 11th. But I think that was the race that kind of gave me some confidence back here, I guess, on you. Because I actually beat you fair and square in the race. So I was pretty pleased with.
Our strategy call didn't really help.
Yeah, but I was already ahead of you at that point, so yeah.
That probably... Well, I dropped out the points in that one, so...
Yeah, but obviously, yeah, we would have probably finished 6th and 7th if it wasn't for the strategy call. But we finished 6th and like 11th. Obviously, me beating you there didn't give me that many points because it wasn't a win. Because obviously in the wet around there, the air was actually strong. The Monza, you were quite even. I seem to remember. And then came the final, not the final lap, but like last few laps, when I was within the DRS range here. And then we actually decided to have some bans. When he, on my screen anyway, seemed to just block you, so that your car was sideways on my screen, whereas apparently you never touched him, and just went clean by. And then he blocked me on the racing line, confused me completely, and I lost position to Alonso and lost any chance of beating you. That's one. That's the kind of the main reason why I am a bit mad at Kobayashi. You are 2 seconds behind with 2 laps to go.
I ruined the pit stop phase. The pit stop window really...
So, have you been fuel saving as well?
I fuel saved in the middle stint.
Ah, okay. I guess that's why you were like deer. Has to catch me in the middle stint, just kind of stop. Yeah, quick through the final 3 races before I actually get caught and pass there. Singapore, smack. Japan.
Hang on, Singapore, hang on. It was a dark day, Singapore, and that was a championship defining moment as well.
It was. That was the one race where going through the started catching up. Japan, I beat you there somehow. And then let's skip Russia. That's not so long ago. People will remember what happened there without me wanting to mention that. So yeah.
Another championship defining moment.
It was well and truly. The championship defining moment. The one that put it back in your hands.
A lot of little moments.
Yeah.
Throughout the season.
It's led to this. It's led to this final lap. But sadly, it's not led to a change in championship position that we're fighting for. We're fighting now for the outrace trophy.
I'd almost forgot about that.
Actually need to focus on the last lap there because you're 1.6. I don't... Oh, I missed the apex. I don't... Be careful, you'll have DRS in a sec. 4. Oh, and I get overs there just before the DRS detection line. That's not ideal. Oh. I think I should just about be good in terms of you getting DRS.
We're in that lap 18-19 bit where I thought you'd gone in the pits.
Need to not bottle this in classic Rosberg fashion. Waiting for the curb to throw me in the wall, I'm actually a bit nervous right now. This final sector is, you know, it can surprise you. Do unexpected things to your car. Oh, look at that lovely sunset. It's not really lovely anymore because the sun is gone. Lovely purple colour on the hotel. Don't get on the curb. Don't get on the curb. What was it? 2 corners.
I'm about to run out of fuel. Tantalisingly close, but it doesn't matter.
Yes, in a way. Oh,
and it's the championship. Or is it the championship?
Yeah, well, it must be.
I'm scared because
25 points and 18 points. What the fuck?
Cody's, what have you done? There's only an achievement for winning the drivers or constructors. There's not 2 separate ones anymore. Anyway, there we go. I could have had you. I'm really annoyed. I didn't win that race. It was just building. As you were waffling on, I was getting the gap down nicely.
Fuel saving in the last final stint.
That was a pretty flawless last stint from me there. It was just all fuel management all the way through there. I switched to -1 in the last sector, and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna back down to lean. I was just messing about with all the fuel settings all the way through, and the final 3 laps really. I was just like,
1 more lap though, and you actually would have had the arrest on me.
Yeah.
I think to be fair to myself, I think I timed my waffle to perfection. You know, so you got within just before the line.
I'm so annoyed. I can't tell you how annoyed I am that I didn't win that, because I had the pace there. It really annoys me. I was catching you up, but just couldn't run out of laps. If only it was a 100% race in the end.
Yeah, I think in a way it's a good way to end the season, because we're both kind of happy with how that went. Because first of all, I have to congratulate you on the championship.
Is it confirmed?
Whether yeah, because regardless of double points. I mean, if Cody's has not messed up, and it is actually double points, you will have won it by 3 points. If they have messed up, like it looks like on the points on the right hand side there, then you will have won it by 10 points. So either way, you are in the championship, and deservedly so, based mainly because of the first half of the season, where you dominated me for most of the races, I have to say. I think in the first half of the season I only beat you 3 times, and you won them, like smashed me the rest. So, but then at least, you know, I get something from winning this race. At least get the outrace trophy. So then the debate can be on of who of us was most impressive this season in terms of, you know, does the points tally matter the most, or does the beating the other driver most, the teammates in the outrace matter the most? But yeah, as I've said before, I would rather be in your positions of actually getting the championship.
Well, you glossed over throughout that whole second half of the race the flashpoints really of the season, where it really did. Well, it has ultimately led to just that 3-point gap.
I think it's been many ups and downs for both of us really throughout the season.
I think there'll be bits where both of us have thought we could do a little better.
Yeah, there's been bits where I'm so annoyed at myself. Mainly, Canada and Hungary might just generally. My performance there, annoyed that I couldn't drive better, and also my strategy calls in Silverstone and Russia. Literally my brain just fell on the floor when I tried to make those decisions, and I just couldn't pick it up in time to reverse them. So,
well, I made a dubious call at Monaco to stay out and try and hold track position. Austria, let's not forget the. What was it? It was an attempted switch to slicks, which didn't pay out, and then Gutierrez contributed to my demise there. Yes. And then, of course, we also had the no score at Spa as well. So we have had our own moments this season. So I'm not going to I'm not going to give you this trophy. Oh, you deserve it. Well, I have to say you do deserve it as well. 3 points is nothing. It's basically half a race victory, isn't it? Really, yes. In normal terms. But I think with double points, the gap should be 10 points
regardless.
At the moment.
Yeah. But even so, it's way closer than last season. So in that sense, it's kind of an improvement for me. And also, at least we got it down to the final race. You know, and there was at least for the first half of the race, there was a tiny little low.
I think what's more satisfying,
actually, beating you, but
what's more satisfying is that it was done on equal terms this time. So we've always done pad and wheel against each other in the past, but this was a full season with the same you'd say same equipment. You've got more expensive wheel. I don't know how that. People were conspiracy theorists at the start of the season saying that there was some traction differences, which is a bit weird.
Doesn't necessarily that matter with the quality of wheel. I mean, you know, Noble 909, 209 in the ARLEs, he's had the most crappy Mad Cat's wheel and he was winning everything. So it doesn't necessarily matter.
But very small differences in equipment, very small differences in the results.
I think we can well and truly be happy with the decision we made after race 2 when we tried to do the Williams career of actually starting again with both on the wheel instead of carrying on with you on the pad.
Yep.
And me just then moaning all season about your traction.
Yeah, and there we go. I think it's been a season to remember in the Co-op series. So here we go. A quick rundown of the results today. We finished 1-2, but that's the closest gap it's been between us all season, I think. 7/10 ultimately in the end. One more lap, and we could have had a proper race for that outrace trophy there.
I would have defended so hard. I would have literally... I don't even know what I would do. I would just put you in every single wall and curb.
Ruin that.
I wouldn't really, but anyway.
Ruin that strategy call. Really. I really should have gone in on lap 18. It would have just... Anyway, Vettel rounds up the podium. He was a long way off in the end. Once we really got going at the end. Alonso 4th, and Ricciardo 5th, all the championship protagonists in the top 5 there. Raikkonen, Perez, Bottas in the points for Williams there. Where's Massa? He's a long way down. Magnussen manages to beat Button on his final race.
Yeah! Kevin! Surely McLaren is going to have to retain him after this excellent season from him.
And Hulkenberg has to settle for second best Force India driver this time around with 1 point. So Force India didn't appear to one stop this time as we expected. They may have done. Looking down the order, we've got Marcus Ericsson. Well, both Caterhams finishing bottom of the pile. Chilton's beating both of them, and I can't wait for both of them to be out of F1.
Jules beats all the bad boys. So hashtag Forza Jules. On this anniversary of his Monaco point scoring.
And there we go. That's the results. Let's see how that affects the championship standings. Fizzy, so close, but
oh yeah, it did. It did not count the double points on the race results, but it did in the championships. That's fine.
Yeah, close, but no dice.
3 damn points, man.
3 points. It will be left to rue that, but I take bragging rights for the championship at least. Anyway, you may have had some of the statistics that go your way, but there we go. Consistency ultimately has paid off. I don't know where them 3 points were won or lost. To be honest, thinking of our
many
errors.
Places. Many places. Many little things that could have been 3 points either way.
Yeah. So easily could have swung either way there. Vettel was a long way off in the end, 38 points, but he was within 50, which you can kind of call the double points win. Ricciardo and Alonso a long way off, Ricciardo taking the spoils. I think, did Alonso finish ahead of Ricciardo there? I
have no idea.
Hulkenberg, 6th place for 14 year, great effort. Despite, well, Magnussen had a bad race, which was a glorious opportunity for him to jump up to 6th. Hulkenberg finishes off best of the rest, it seems, this season. Raikkonen, very disappointing, a long way off, down in 8th there. Button, Perez, the 2 Williams, disappointing season compared to their real life 2014 campaign.
Jesus Christ. I don't think we have the intelligence to count that high if we were to count up all the pit stops they've done this season. It's probably been that many.
Too many. Both Saubers got points on the board, whereas only one Lotus car got in the points, and that was Grosjean with 2. Toro Rosso's didn't score points at all. Caterham and Marussia also did not. Maldonado in the middle there, and that's the Drivers' Championship all wrapped up. That is the final standings out of 19. Let's see how it looks in the Constructors then.
Here we go. Domination! Yeah! At least I get a proper championship as well. Yes. Did we win it last season on 2013, the Constructors?
I think we did. We came 1-2, didn't we?
Did we? Okay, if you said it. I can't remember.
I can't remember. Long ago.
Yeah. But yeah, 106 points ahead of Red Bull. So in the end, it's quite a gap. But they were ahead of us for quite a while. I think it was Singapore. It took us all the way till Singapore to actually get ourselves on the top of the Constructors Championship.
Yeah, that's kind of when we both hit our peak, I think, in terms of performance. We were really on the go once we hit Europe, and well, you were a little later going into Austria, but Austria was really where it kicked off for us, really, and we started just bringing in the points every time. It was like win, 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 and even if we didn't win, we were on the podium at least.
Even if you didn't win, it was raining in Spa.
Yeah, well, apart from Spa. But yeah, that's a good campaign and a pretty comfortable win in the end, really, in Constructors.
Yeah, that's looking good. Ferrari quite the way down there. After Alonso was looking strong, but then he didn't. And then McLaren, mainly thanks to Kevin Magnussen, of course, beating Force India, but they were only 7 points ahead of them. Williams, extremely disappointing, and yeah, I don't know where Cody's ever figured their performance out from, but it's not quite realistic. Have them down in 6th. Sauber, best of the kind of average team. Lotus 2 points, so Rosso no points, and then Caterham beat Rouge.
Well done, Caterham, on all that pretend money that you get for 10th.
Yep.
But more importantly, well done to us. Well done. Pat on the back for both of us there. 1-2 in the race, 1-2 in a lot of the races. Most wins in the season, I imagine, as well. And 1-2 in the championship and first in the Constructors. So pretty good, pretty successful overall.
Pretty good, yeah. And like I said, yeah, I think we're both ending this on a high. I would have liked to beat you in the championship, of course. 3 points away is kind of, oh damn it, there's so many little things I could have done differently, but yeah, at the same time, in the final race, as for this race, I did all I could. I beat you. There's not much more I could do. You know, relying on the AI here is not something that usually pays off, so no. Yeah, I did what I could, and that's all there is, and you did what you needed to do, so yeah. That's all there is to say, really.
Yeah, well, that kind of wrapped it up then. That's 19 races done and dusted. We've got a long way to go now that F1 2015 has been delayed by a month.
Yeah.
Still
was
no
the date 10th of July, apparently.
Yeah,
still
no
nothing
co-op
confirmed.
no.
So, yeah, you never know. This could be a final ever co-op race, depending on how Cody's wants it. It's all down to Cody's now. To give us a co-op mode in 2015 as well, so we can carry this banter on.
It just leaves us wondering what
another chance at beating you. I would like that very much.
Yeah, well, it gives us a month and a half to do absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Although in that time you will be travelling to England twice, actually. It'll be twice now. You'll be travelling to England twice in the space of a month and a half. So maybe we'll do it.
I'm actually quite glad they delayed the game now, because the original date of June 12th, I was travelling to England for a pretty big karting race that we're doing with Niels Lukens, you know, your old co-partner. Yeah, well, it's been that long since you've done Coop with him that you just can't remember anymore. But yeah, we're doing, for some reason, a 24-hour karting race with someone else's friends, and at a like 25-second lap track for some reason. But yeah, so that should be interesting. And yeah, then I'm actually coming over Silverstone as well to be with you, which is now the week before 2015 is allegedly going to be released now. So at least I'll be home for the release, which will be on.
Yep. Anything else we're gonna plan? Do you reckon in a month and a half, gaming wise?
Not sure. We might. I'm probably going to try to get a bit more into Project Cars, but that's a bit of a dubious game at the moment with the bugs. And then I don't know, really. 2014 is going on the shelf, I think for now.
That's kind of it, really.
Obviously, we'll continue doing iRacing. But,
yeah. Well, where do we go from there? I mean, we've got no other games to play cooperatively now for a month and a half, if not.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure out. We'll figure out. We might do some kind of banter video and some other game. You know, I don't know. We'll surprise the viewers maybe with something.
Maybe.
And it's quite sad now that we actually rely on Codemasters to give us what we want here, so we can carry this on. But
yeah. So we wait.
We wait.
All we can do is hope.
Everyone watching this just needs to cross your fingers, your toes, your eyeballs, and everything. Just cross everything you've got, and then yeah, hopefully we'll get some more Coop in the future.
Show your support, like the video, maybe subscribe. Why not place a little comment in the box below? What did you think?
How amazing my win was.
What did you think of the season as a whole? Was Kerry a deserving winner, or was Fisi the real people's champion?
I think I won like 2 more races than you, so yeah, I'll take that.
Well,
it's all about the race wins. No one cares about the championship.
Let's wrap it there because the video is probably about 2 hours long now.
Doesn't matter. It's Abu Dhabi. If you had done actually 20, imagine if you'd actually done 100% race, it would have been 2 hours long.
So this is a lot of render time that I'm wasting here on this video.
Right. Okay. Well, I guess we're wrapping it up there. So yeah, just all fair to say, it was a good season, and thanks to everyone for watching, following it for 20. Was it 20 races or was it 19? I can't remember.
It was 19.
19. Oh well, 19 action-packed races, kind of. And then hopefully we'll see you again for more co-op on 2015. Fingers crossed.
Yep. We'll let the champion end this video with the last word. Thank you so much for watching all the videos, all the support. I just watch all of Fisi's videos and laugh at the support he gets, and I get nothing.
Nice. Fair enough. Yeah, you won the championship. Go and support Kerry a bit as well. He deserves it, even though I smashed my race wins. But don't mention that.
I said last word here, but thank you for watching, and see you whenever, I guess. Goodbye.
I'm not sure if I should say goodbye or not, because you were the last word.
That's the last word.
Goodbye.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Last word.
First word.
Word is mine.
Ciao.
Nah. Oh, my guy's celebrating like he's won the championship. Oh, hang on a sec.
Oh, wow, you're going mad.
Yeah.
Going mad. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the Vettel finger. Yes, boys.
Oh no. Oh no. I just did a half-ass fist pump there. Got a few Steam achievements. Stevements, yep. And you just left the session already, but I am getting a little overview of the outrace.
No, I'm looking at the overview as well, you idiot.
Oh, right.
Look at that. So you beat me.
Finally outraced. Podiums.
So what's the score?
That's where you beat me, really.
1-0. 3-1. 3-1 to me. I'll make that. So
yep.
At qualified doesn't count.
I got one thing. So that's better than nothing.
Continue. You've won a championship. You've won a Constructors. Oh! Credits!
Oh, wait for me! I only got the Constructors championship, damn it.
This isn't the chain.
Where's the chain? This is just a normal menu music.
Boo! All these people that they hire, look at all these names. These are people that Codemasters pay to make this game. Why are none of them capable of doing end credits properly?
They used to be once upon a time. You know, the chain thing was pretty solid.
Yeah, until it made my video. it made my video blocked worldwide until I cut it out. Well, we're going to have to make our own one up then. Dun 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 dun. Oh, ignore that bit. Dun 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 dun. Take it away, Fizzy! Fizzy!
Oh, that's a guitar solo you got there.
That's me on the guitar. I'm just looking at these credits and just so depressed by the music.
No, it's just a massive block of text, which just I can't bother reading. They're crediting all the F1 teams, seemingly, for being so helpful in letting them make their cars. Well,
F1 2014. That's the end.
The end of that chapter.